Latest information on Tesla vs BYD. November 30, 2022, Wednesday, North America. On November 29, according to Reuters, South Korea, among other nations, will compete for Tesla's new factory by offering tailor-made, preferential conditions of site selection. In a video conference last week, Tesla CEO Musk also said that South Korea is one of the best candidates for the new factory. South Korea's scramble for the location of Tesla's new factory is full of firepower. In addition to the benefits for Tesla's construction of the factory, Musk's SpaceX or other companies will also be given super preferential treatment if they want to come to Korea. From this point of view, South Korea's current attitude is that as long as Tesla builds a factory, it is willing to give the green light to all companies under Musk. Compared with other competitors such as Indonesia, Canada, and Mexico, South Korea has an advantage in the industrial chain. A few days ago, the China Automobile Dealers Association and Accurate Estimation jointly released the research report on China's automobile value preservation rate in October 2022. It shows that Tesla Model Y became the first pure electric vehicle value retention rate in October with an ultra-high value retention rate of 87.1%. Regarding Tesla's continued high value retention rate, media analysis stated, as the new energy vehicle second-hand car market continues to heat up, Tesla has an obvious advantage in the value retention rate of pure electric vehicle manufacturers related to many factors. On November 29, the U.S. auto market research company, S&P Global Transportation, released a report on the U.S. electric vehicle market. The report pointed out that Tesla is still the best-selling vehicle in the U.S. However, as competitors launch more and more cheap and high-quality products, Tesla's market share and dominance are being eroded by rivals. The above-mentioned research firm found that in the third quarter of this year, Tesla's market share of newly registered electric vehicles in the United States was 65%, compared with 71% last year and 79% in 2020. The market share showed a downward trend. Standard & Poor's Global Transportation predicts that by 2025, Tesla's share of the U.S. electric vehicle market will fall below 20%. In addition, the number of electric vehicle models sold in the U.S. market will increase from the current 48 to 159. The insured number of new energy vehicles in the fourth week of November. Bid 38,483. Tesla 16,121. Wuling 6,981. Li 4,364. Chang'an 4,015. NIO 3,759. This week, the overall drop was 7,372, and the BYD family dropped 6,388. It is estimated that the epidemic has affected the delivery, and Wuling and others have fallen back. Tesla, too, NIO, etc. performed better, with month-on-month growth. Insured volume in the fourth week of November. 1. Overall passenger car sales, 365,000 units were sold this week, a year-on-year decrease of 19.1% and a month-on-month decrease of 8.8%. 2. New energy vehicles. Sales this week were 122,000, a year-on-year increase of 29.1% and a month-on-month decrease of 5.7%. 3. Fuel vehicles. The sales volume was 243,000, a year-on-year decrease of 32% and a month-on-month decrease of 10%. This figure shows that consumer confidence has dropped. New energy vehicles are relatively better. New energy vehicles accounted for 33.5%, and the proportion continued to increase. GGII predicts that domestic sales of new energy vehicles will exceed 6.7 million in 2022. It is expected that sales of China's new energy vehicle market will exceed 9 million in 2023. It is estimated that by 2023, the domestic lithium battery market shipments will exceed 1 TWh, of which power battery shipments are expected to exceed 800 GWh, and energy storage battery shipments will exceed 180 GWh. According to data from the China Bus Statistical Information Network, from January to August 2022, China exported 6,678 buses, a year-on-year increase of 44%. Among them, BYD has exported a total of 1,423 new energy vehicles from January to August, continuing to occupy the first position in the export of buses and buses. According to BYD's disclosure record of investor relations activities, BYD and Shell signed a global strategic cooperation agreement to jointly promote energy transformation and jointly improve the charging experience of BYD's pure electric vehicle (BEV) and plug-in hybrid electric vehicle (PHEV) users. The two parties will first start cooperation in China and Europe, and plan to expand this partnership to the world. BYD and Shell will establish a mobility service provider (MSP) partnership in Europe. The CATL officially announced the sodium battery technology of the AB structure, which is expected to increase the battery life to 500 kilometers. At the same time, BYD also plans to launch the sodium battery plan for the Seagull series models next year. Its advantages are mainly in low temperature stability and low price. The same type of sodium battery can be about 2W cheaper than lithium battery. It is worth continuing to follow up technological innovation in the future. Buffett quotes: "Many things, we know it will happen, but we don't know when it will happen." Dr. Zhang's interpretation. Modern physics tells us that it is impossible to predict the height and time of the quasi-market at the same time. But in real life, most people are wasting time on predicting the market, instead of analyzing the basic quality of the company itself, its position in the industry and judging its future prospects. Thank you for reading, supporting, and subscribing, so that we can continue to make better programs.